ketochow.xyz.
I'm also Chris.
You're also
I'm Chris, the only one in this room, although there are a lot of us out there. I'm also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, we make a bunch of products that help make doing keto easier. Our main product is a meal replacement shake mix that you can customize to hit the macros that work best for you. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are super awesome.
We do this daily live stream to keep you updated with all our Keto Chow happenings, to help us be accountable and stay on track, and have you with us on our journey. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Dory's on, so is
Hi,
Holly.
Dory. Hi, Holly.
And I actually remember to set up the stream so it was doing it right ahead of time.
Yay!
Yay! Dennis says greetings and salutations. Jason
Dennis.
says, what's up, family?
Hi, Jason.
So I smoked a bunch of meat yesterday. I actually, let's see if I can find
The
it.
whole house smells like pork belly.
Instagram.
Oh,
Switch to
Audrey
desktop.
shared some
Whoops.
on her story, too.
I apparently have to like it. There you go. There, that's the sidecar, and that is full of pork belly burnt ends. You just cut up pork belly and you smoke it. Then I've got a bunch of pulled pork that I made too. And then behind there, you can't really see it, but there's beef. So shredded
This was
beef
for dinner tonight.
Yeah, we've got 2 crock pots full of stuff. So. Keto Dana likes your hair today.
Oh, thank you.
My hair is awesome too.
It is.
So let's see. Patty says happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Patty.
So you're done with school. We still got a week.
I know.
Shauna says good morning. Cindy says hi. Ed says good morning. Ashley says good morning. I think I already said Ashley. Ray family says morning. Shauna says yum. Holly said, did you bring some to share? It's actually still all at home.
Sam brought a hot dog.
I shredded it this morning and then just
Threw it
left
in
the
crock pot.
crock pots going.
And said, kids, if you want a smackerel.
Yeah, there you go. So sorry I did not bring some to share. Although I'm thinking about bringing the sous vide and doing prime rib for Grilling Wednesday.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Deb said, morning everyone. Hope you had a fabulous weekend. It was pretty good. Ed wants to know, was the sidecar an add-on? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So when I bought it, I just got that at the same time, so that I only had to put it together once, and I wouldn't have to clean it to put it together. So that worked out well. So I don't use the little add-on thing very frequently, just because it's
It's really big.
main area,
Yeah.
and I've got the little shelf, but so it works well. Tina tried the lemon yesterday. Said it was so good.
Nice.
Barb thinks
I
that
don't think she talked like that.
she totally talked like that. Barb says, "Wow, nice barbecue." Jerry says, "Hello, you too." Holly says, "I need to try the pork belly."
Oh, Holly, Kate brought some. So when
did
she
she?
eats lunch, she
Okay.
brought some.
But she
pork
only has
belly
like
bites.
3 or 4. I'll just have to bring some tomorrow.
Well, she
'Cause
could
I made
give
a
her
lot of it.
No, she has the little container. Full.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 in there.
Somebody ate them.
Well, it was sitting out on the counter last night. I think I ate one of them, but she didn't want to bring any more. So.
Well, it'll make your full. Need a few.
Petrea says, dangerous to tell the kids to help themselves, might go home to empty crock pots. I don't know. There's a lot.
It's a lot. It's like 3 crock pots full.
Yeah. Dennis says, smoked meats. Awesome. What oils do you employ? Not using any oils. We're using... so the stuff that I'm using is a hickory oak cherry blend, I think, but I need to buy some more as far as what the pellets are.
Yeah.
Patty says, I made Keto Chow orange cream in the blender with coconut oil and ice. It was yummy, super slurpy treat, definitely not creamy. Okay, so this weekend I tried chocolate Keto Chow mixed with bacon fat as the fat source. I think Max drank it.
He would drink it.
It was not good.
It tasted like bacon and chocolate, which, since you weren't chewing it, it was kind of weird.
Well, the bacon flavor kind of was a smoky because it was made from bacon fat that came from cooking bacon in the oven. And so it had a really kind of a burnt bacon flavor to it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, I also made
I
some
didn't
with
like it.
cocoa butter or cacao. Anyway, it separated like it's not supposed to, and there was a layer that thick at the top. I'm going to have to heat it up in order to get it to
probably
mix.
be good heated up, though.
Oh, I'm sure it will, but...
Is that what you're going to eat today?
No, I brought lemon and chocolate toffee that I made last week.
Nice. I have mint and mint.
So Maitreya saw it on the website. Flavor of the week is banana.
Yay!
Yes, that's right. And Kathy wanted to know what the flavor of the week is. Yeah, so banana is 10% off this week. We actually had someone comment on the Facebook support group as I was setting up the flavor of the week. They're like, flavor of the week should be banana. I'm like, hey, you're getting your wish.
Yay!
So Laura says, I love the new website. I build websites for a living, so it's one of the first things I noticed. Okay.
Thank you. Hey, Shantam.
Dory says, I'm so excited for my lemon meringue to arrive in Canada.
Yeah.
Jason says, June is going to be super clean for me.
That sounds good.
Jerry says, I have 3 yummy fruit flavors in the fridge today. Lemon, strawberry, and banana. Guess which I drank first? Probably lemon. Yeah. And Jen says, yeah, banana is on sale this week. Shauna says, I have a question. Too much protein. I read them both. I discovered 2 Keto Chows is nearly all my protein macros. I doubt it's all your protein macros. So it depends on what macro calculator you're using.
Mm-hmm.
On the Keto Chow calorie calculator, it links you over to
Excuse me. Match my nose.
Maria Emmerich's.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you are, you would have to be really, really short, like 4'6".
Well, people really are that short.
Okay, that's fine. Most people aren't, though. But you would have to be really short for 2 Keto Chows to hit your protein macros. You've got a female name, so I'm going to assume you're female. Sorry if you're not. Most females are anywhere from like 78 to 120 or so grams of protein a day. And Keto Chow is going to give you that if you get 3 of them, and you might actually need to add more.
Add some more.
So we talked about it on our live stream a while ago, but yeah, go into to Maria's protein calculator or her macro calculator, because you probably actually aren't getting enough. I went through and did it last week, and I need an extra like 20 grams of protein a day. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have to adjust how I'm doing stuff and add it in. So anyway, Laura says, any wood chip brands, vendors you recommend? Very tired of buying mine in tiny bags at Home Depot. I went on KSL. It's kind of like OfferUp or Craigslist. Found someone who sells the Lumberjack brand pellets, which I really like. If you are in Utah and you buy Traeger pellets, they're actually going to be alder with oils added to it to make it smell like the other
so they're not actually
woods.
what they say they are.
If you get them in Texas, it actually is the wood. I think Traeger is the only one who plays games with their pellets like that.
But we don't know.
It's still a hardwood, but it's not actually mesquite or
and
actually.
Does it matter? Like, does it still work the same?
I don't know. They claim that the oils make it the same, but I like the Lumberjack stuff mainly because it's $10 per 20-pound bag, which is like a third the price of Traeger's, depending on how you get it. And there's a whole bunch of different local people who are Lumberjack dealers, and I just have to go on there and say, hey, I'd like all this stuff.
They're Lumberjacks.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Dory likes chocolate-covered bacon. Courtney likes
like
mint.
That too.
And Heather says
I
good
just
morning.
didn't like to drink it. It was weird.
There you go. And Shantam likes banana.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, so banana is one of those catalyzing flavors. A lot of people are like, I don't like banana. And then they try the Keto Chow banana. They're like, I really like the banana.
I like it as ice cream.
Oh, yeah. It's really
and banana pudding.
And Shauna says, hey, happy 2 Crazy Ketos New Year's.
Oh, yeah, because it's June. We're apparently celebrating 2 Crazy Ketos today without telling each other. But they're going to do their live in half an hour. So their Monday Sofa Live.
Yeah,
Speaking of 2 Crazy Ketos.
He wants to know if he can do a giveaway. I'll have to write him back.
Of course.
Let's see. Shauna, Barb says, how long can you keep it in the fridge? What do you say, Miriam?
Oh, when you've made it, 6 days is what we say. Unless your heavy cream is going to go bad. Then watch it.
And sometimes it even lasts longer than 6 days. But usually we say
Make
enough to last.
Yeah.
Fewer
I
than
actually
6
have
days.
the ones that I'm drinking today I made last week, but it was like halfway through the week, so I don't really know how many days it was. But
There you go.
Yeah.
Heather, speaking of which, she said they made 18 Keto Chow shakes yesterday.
Nice.
Keto Reset this week.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, it feels good to reset, huh?
Dory says carnivore mug bread is amazing. That's interesting. Dennis says shelf life variations. Not sure what that's in relation to. Betsy says, are calories important? So calories...
Yes and no.
Okay. So calories do mean something.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is human beings are not what's called a bomb calorimeter, which is a thing that they use to measure how
Nerd.
Yeah, nerd. Technically, cardboard has calories, but we can't access them. We also have a lot of different processes that are going on. Dr. Benjamin Bickman, he gave a talk a couple of years ago where he was talking about how protein doesn't just turn into glucose because you eat a lot of it. It's not supply driven, it's demand driven. It's called gluconeogenesis, where your body can take protein and fat and change them into glucose on demand, because things like your corneas and your red blood cells have to have glucose. Anyway, so what the point he was trying to make is a lot of people try to simplify it that, it's just calories in, calories out. Well, you have a lot going on in your body, and the hormones that are there change the way your body uses the calories. So it's not calories in minus calories out equals calories saved. It's calories in minus calories saved, which is determined by your hormones, equals calories out. So it does kind of matter, but it's more important what you're eating, the sort of macros that you're having, things like that, not having sugar, getting enough sleep, which is a problem I have, things like that. So
One thing I've noticed too is that if I pay attention to, am I really hungry? Like I wait for my stomach to tell me I'm hungry, not just I see something, walk past it and say, oh, I want to eat that. And so then I eat it. Like if I listen to my body, if I actually be honest with myself and check in with myself and wait for my stomach to say I'm hungry, I can go a lot longer without eating food. And so then if I only eat when I'm hungry and then I stop when I'm full, not because there's still stuff on my plate or there's still stuff on the table that tastes good. Like if I really listen to my body and stop when I'm full, I'm not eating as many calories. And if I write it all down, I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of close to the calories I'm aiming for anyway.
Yeah, I need to, I think I need to buckle down and do the chronometer thing.
Oh, yeah. I have been doing it
Good
for
job.
this whole week because I'm going to get myself
Nice.
a pair of shoes.
So maybe with Heather, I'm going to reset myself too.
Reset.
Right Family says, we're looking for a smoker. It'll probably have to be ordered. Have y'all looked at
we
grills or
ordered
smokers
ours
at
too.
Walmart? They said you can't touch them, but the lids are shut.
Can't touch this.
That's funny. Personally, I really respect Green Mountain Grills, who makes the Daniel Boone and the Davy Crockett. I think that those are fantastic. I personally went for a Rectech because I wanted to get one that was stainless steel because I'm super lazy and always forget to put the cover on it, and I wanted it to not rust out.
And I only want to put the cover on it because I want things to look nice. Well, I know if I ever walked past it, I'd put the cover on it. But why would I be in the backyard right there? I don't know.
Sean Tam says, good to know about the pellets. Stephanie says, wanted to stop by and say good morning and happy Monday.
Good morning.
Courtney says, have you ever mixed up banana and chocolate peanut butter? Yes. Actually, quite a lot. So
yeah, you've done that.
We usually mix it up we do 3 at a time in a big gallon pitcher. So I'll put in like a scoop of banana and 2 scoops of chocolate peanut butter. That's really delicious.
And I don't do that.
Sean Tam
I'm
says,
too lazy.
Sean Tam says the banana is good in Joe's yogurt. I made 3 batches of that this weekend.
Did you? Oh, yeah. Yogurt. Yes, not banana yogurt.
Laura says chocolate keto chow with bacon drippings of the fat. Yeah, it wasn't good, but it
wasn't bad.
Yeah, our 14-year-old
it just tasted like chocolate and bacon, and not bacon chocolate.
Yeah. Stephanie says love the new lemon meringue.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Angie says, good morning, Miriam, Chris. I got my sample packets of Keto Chow, and I'm going to have orange cream tomorrow.
Woo-woo!
Nice. Yeah, and I really like the lumberjack pellets. They're cheap. They're good quality. They are what they are. It does have, actually I've looked at this, all of the pellets I've ever looked at have a Proposition 65 warning on them, warning you that you will be exposed to lead and other carcinogens that are known by the state of California to make you glow green or something like that. Yeah, wood, because it grows in the ground, picks up trace amounts of lead, so you will be exposing yourself to lead by using the pellets. Oh, man. Okay, thanks, Proposition 65. Right Family says the orange cream is good. Heather says, I got my True Lemon, Lime, Grapefruit, and Orange this weekend. Put a drop of lemon sweetener in yogurt. And a pack of True Lemon.
Oh, yes. I have a little experience. You guys all want to learn from my mistakes, right? So I thought, I'll just put a True Lemon in my lemon. I've been wanting to do that.
You're already mixed up lemon.
But I already mixed it up, and I don't know why. It just didn't go into my brain that it would not mix.
Yeah, so the lemon didn't dissolve.
So it didn't dissolve or anything because it was already mixed, so I just shook it up really good, and then I'm drinking it. I'm like...
The thought of that is making
the back. It's like tingly.
My salivation glands kicked in to try and wash away
the
sour.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
So it like clumped up, of course, in the big clumps of super sour lemon, which I drank and it was fine.
Nice.
But I'm like, duh. Why did I not just mix that up with the blender? Because it would have been 2 seconds long and it would have been fine. Or use lemon juice. But I was like, of course.
Okay. Perfect. So Stephanie says that she was planning on getting up this morning to make a thick shake or ice cream, but James stole all the ice from the freezer for his
What the heck?
Okay, so Dennis had a question. He said 6 days mixed, unmixed shelf life. So there is a date on the bag. Generally, that's 2 years from the date of manufacture. Mm-hmm. Once it's opened, how long it lasts kind of depends on humidity and heat in your area. Mm-hmm. To make it last the longest, store it in your freezer. But shelf life, it just depends on when the bag was made. So, and yeah, just look at the date on the bag.
The other thing is after the expiration date, some of the vitamins start to degrade, but it's still good.
Yeah, so just past the expiration date, you want to use it for 3 meals a day for months at a time.
For all your food, because then you're going to be missing some vitamins.
It's not like it lights on fire when it hits that expiration date. I've used stuff that was 2 years past.
How many years did we eat stuff that didn't have proper vitamins in it in our bodies?
Yeah, that's true.
Still kicking. So.
Right Family says Stephanie, he needs a timeout. There you go.
Yeah.
And Heather's Phil has a Green Mountain Grill.
Nice.
They sell those all over the place at like Sports Authority. Speaking of which, I tried to get some. I'm trying to make bacon. So I needed some of the pink salt, the nitrates.
The curing salts.
The curing salts. And all they had at any of the stores I went to was the Morton curing salt, which is mostly salt with some nitrates and sugar.
Oh.
Number 2 ingredient was sugar. I'm like, no. So I ordered some just straight up pink salt on Amazon. It's going to be here today. So, this is completely off topic. Dr. Ken Berry has a video talking about nitrates and nitrites. Mm-hmm. Your saliva, speaking about saliva, mm-hmm. has nitrates in it. In fact, there's more nitrates naturally occurring in your saliva than you will ever get from any cured meat by any stretch of the imagination. So to think that cured meat is going to cause a problem when your body produces it by itself is crazy. Anyway, Dr. Berry goes into it a lot. So I think the title of the video is like, will cured meats kill you or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it says, no, go ahead and eat your bacon and sausage. So There you go. Don't come at me with my curing salt.
Come at me, bro.
Jennifer Perez says, love your shakes. I've been using butter, but I haven't tried the heavy whipping cream. The strawberry and banana flavor is good with butter as well. Miriam actually prefers the strawberry.
I like everything better with butter.
Because the flavor comes through stronger with the butter than it does with the heavy cream.
The only time I ever make it with heavy cream is if I'm going to make it into ice cream. Yep. Because I like the flavor of the creaminess. But
I make it with heavy cream when I forget to make it.
I just don't eat it, and I'll have some other food. But
So Shauna says she's going to have to try banana chocolate peanut butter. A new Ninja Blender Mega Sesame arrives today.
Yay!
Cindy says banana is her hubby's favorite.
Banana.
Dory says we totally need a maple bacon keto chow. Well, I've tried bacon flavor.
Yeah,
keto
it's
chow.
not good.
It has not worked out. It's
better just
terrible.
to eat bacon.
It is. Dennis's Fries has a $1.99 barbecue smoker that loads pellets automatically. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, cool.
That's what most of the pellet smokers do, and it is way easier than doing it by hand.
Our thing is so huge that you can fit like a bag and a half in it.
Oh, the hopper?
Yeah.
It fits 40 pounds.
It's so big.
So it's 2 bags. 2 bags full. Shauna says, "Aw, sympathy salivation, Chris."
Yeah, you're so nice.
Shauna says, "Miriam, I did the same thing."
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it would work, but
well,
it'll
it should.
It'll just make the lemon without the weird sourness taste better. And I'm sure if I just did it when I was making it in the first place, it would have worked because I was blending
sprinkled it all around, and the problem is it just came
dumped
through
it, in one time.
Lisa said, "I had an orange cream milkshake for dinner last night. Living."
Nice.
Shauna says, replying to Shantam, "I found the two true lemons in my lemon keto chow, and whip extra with immersion blender like a lemon Julius."
Yeah, that's great.
Jerry said, "Most of the ladies in my challenge group received their sample packets this week. They're all excited." Heather says, "That's a great video, Doctor." Yeah, and then Jen posted the link.
Oh, on the Facebook. You should reshare it so that people can see it from Restream. Can you do that? Can you grab it?
Well, let's see. Oh,
you didn't actually select it. You had it for a second.
Oh my gosh,
I believe in you.
I believe I can paste.
And
I believe
copy in the first place.
Anyway, Dory, it looks like Jen beat you to it. Withers Winnie says, I'm late for a very important date. Alice in Wonderland. Yes, it is.
Woo-hoo.
Dory says she uses water, almond milk, heavy whipping cream, MCT oil to mix my keto chow. There you go.
Nice. We've been having my daughter put in MCT, sorry I kicked you, oil into her keto chow to give her that extra boost of ketones. So that's been helping her depression considerably.
Heather's going to put True Lemon into a little water to dissolve it, then put it in a shake.
That's a good idea. I'm glad I didn't
That's
think
a good
of that.
idea. Why didn't we think of that? Laura says, vanilla keto chow with 2 tablespoons of maple bourbon pecan skinny syrup. It's one of her favorite combos.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And Hillary wants to know, if you were to decide that the lemon meringue is such a huge hit, you were going to make big bags, when would you make that decision? So here's the issue. I had this discussion with some people on Reddit yesterday when I was supposed to be paying attention to other stuff yesterday. So let's say that today, we decide that lemon meringue is so freaking awesome that, well, either we want to order more of the samples or we want the big bags. From now until when we actually get it, it would be winter.
Mm-hmm. It would be.
Which means that people wouldn't want to buy it as much, which means that the sales would go, and we would go, well, why did we even order these in? So if we were to decide to do it, it would be relaunching again next summer.
Mm-hmm. Which kind of stinks.
And there's a lot of people like, well, why don't you do this? Why don't you? It takes a long time.
Yeah, to get the bags printed and then get the stuff ordered and get everything packaged.
And that's and that's with our suppliers actually being pretty quick. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Maitreya says I would buy them in the winter. Mm-hmm. But this is the issue that we ran into with the seasonal flavors now, with the pumpkin and eggnog and stuff, is keeping them in stock costs a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And if they go over from year to year, we basically have to pay for them again in taxes, because that shows up. Anyway, it's a long story.
It shows up as income.
Yeah, it shows up as income because we haven't sold it. And that's why you see inventory reduction sales at the end of the year. The problem with us is that we have to have inventory on hand for when everything goes crazy in January.
When everyone gets their New Year's resolutions.
So anyway, keeping the stuff in stock is difficult and expensive. So that's why we're trying out with the lemon meringue. Okay, is this a good fit for keeping or not? Let's just try this out.
We're just playing with it.
We'll
see how it goes.
Yep. So Because, well, quite frankly, a lot of people said that they wanted dairy-free and savory flavors of Keto Chow. And by and large, that has been an absolute disaster.
People just don't want it. Like,
they think they want it.
I mean, they think it's good. We've got some good recipes.
Yeah, and
it's fun. I don't want it. Like, I'm not going to go make a beef Keto Chow.
Honestly, they would have been just better as the samples.
Yeah.
Because most people are just using them for cooking, and that's great. A lot of people will say, I want a Keto Chow that is dairy-free. We gave them one with the savory flavors. The beef, the beef soup base.
Dairy-free sweet one. We haven't been able to do that.
Well, and the thing is, it doesn't taste as good. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the key things with Keto Chow is it has to be absolutely amazing. You have to like finish it off and go, oh, it's all gone. Where's more? And you just don't get that with the savory flavors. Well, I don't know. The taco leaves me wanting more, but that's me. The tomato basil leaves me wanting more, but again, that's me. And the same thing kind of goes along with the. Someone was asking, when are you going to make more? The natural strawberry, the monk fruit flavored ones.
Oh yeah.
It's like, well, the monk fruit hasn't sold very well. People just don't like it. They think they want something with a natural sweetener, and then they taste the difference, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm just going to go back to the other one." So, Dory says, "I love my savory bases, and yeah, they are fantastic. They just don't sell well in the big bags." So. Mm-hmm. That's why we're switching those over to be more of a seasonal thing. So, Elsie Vamp says, I'm pretty decent with milk protein isolate despite my sensitivities. Maitreya says, sorry to hear that. I eat keto savory chicken or spicy taco every day. True that I don't care for tomato basil and only use the occasional sample of beef. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so chicken sells the best out of the savories.
Yeah.
But it's also the milk protein and not the beef protein. So, beef. Bone broth protein. And
Elsie Vamp says, but if I do it without added fat, it does seem to mess up my cognition. That's interesting.
Huh.
So, and Elsie Vamp says, I like the monk fruit. Well, the interesting thing about the monk fruit is it's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
We actually don't make very much at all. We barely make enough to justify it. So... It's just weird. Formulating stuff, coming up with things, trying to keep stuff in stock, having everything happy. It's just weird.
So, it's just a business.
Yeah. So anyhow, but someone did accuse me on Reddit last night of, I bet they're just saying that it's a limited edition, and then they're going to come out with the big flavors as soon as they run out. I'm like, you obviously are not very familiar with the way that we run a business.
Yeah, we're apparently completely transparent.
Yeah. Dory says she uses the beef for stir fries. Anywhere I'd use powdered beef stock. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Holly had the taco last week for lunch at work. I have a big bag in my desk just for the days I forgot to bring something to eat.
Oh, nice. I just want some cheese in mine.
Oh, Elsie Vamp says, but my wife went from get me more natural strawberry to you eat it.
Oh, yeah. Well, and it's funny what things are satisfying at some times of your life and other times. So
yeah. Dennis says, may you eventually be so successful you take over the 31 Flavors Ice Cream Company.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And Dory likes, Dory has her lobster bisque recipe that she uses the savory chicken soup for.
Lobster bisque
sounds delicious. All her hard work. And Shauna says, she's not a fan of the monk fruit. It had taste. And that's the thing, it doesn't taste the same. Yeah. Some people really like it. So, Lisa, I think she tagged...
Hey, don't kick the camera.
Yeah, sorry. Amber Milburn. Shauna says, Reddit, that's because for months you said, no new flavors! Well, and no new flavors to speak of. So.
It's because we didn't want to spoil the surprise.
Well, and we didn't want to talk about it until we had it in our grubby little hands.
Sometimes it takes longer than we think.
It took like 4 months longer than it was supposed to.
Usually it's pretty good, but...
Yeah. Holly says, I use the beef as an au jus when cooking a roast, much better than beef bouillon.
Oh, nice.
Jerry says, when I add additional orders to my auto ship, will the shipping be combined? If you have it set for the same day.
If you do it in your subscription.
Yeah, so if you log into your thing and you add additional things and you say, I want it on the same day.
Yeah, it'll combine the shipping.
Yeah, it should combine the shipping.
And if we make a mistake, let us know because we'll fix it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Also, if you're
reach
worried,
out to our customer service team.
Cancel the subscription and make a new one. Then you know it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Laura said, honestly, I thought that since R&D had already been completed, it would be relatively easy to start doing big bags. Had no idea the extra steps. Well, the part of the problem is, so our supplier, they order the flavoring when we order.
According to what we order in the first place.
And they order the other ingredients. And so there's this...
Yeah. Well, and it would
effect.
still be easier because we wouldn't have to develop it.
Yeah, the R&D is done.
For sure. We can say we want this, but then that's 3-4 months down the road that we'll actually get it.
Well, for example, we ran out of strawberry last week.
Mm-hmm. But we've had an order for strawberry in since February.
It was September. Actually, no, the strawberry one. The strawberry one was July of last year.
Well, we have an order in, but then we have an order of so many things.
Yeah.
It's manufacturing.
Matreya says, back to ice cream. Any recommendations for Keto Chow in the My Pint? Really, whatever you like. Mm-hmm. Aside from the savory flavors, which I haven't ever tried as ice cream, I've never tried one I didn't like. So.
Ooh, excuse me.
Laura said, I'll stop making jokes about an all-lemon Keto Chow warehouse now. Mm-hmm. Shauna said her 16-year-old niece tried a sample of the lemon and loved it.
Nice.
Dory says, Reddit loves to hate everything. Isn't that the point of Reddit?
Yeah. Reddit and Twitter. That's the bully land.
It's the antisocial network. Heather says, Keto Chow customer
service
is the bestest. That's not so much that I like it. It's just, it is what it is. There's good stuff there.
You like the bully land? I don't like it because I don't want to get my feelings hurt.
All right.
I'm oversensitive.
Matreya says, chicken soup ice cream. And Elsie Bam said, taco ice cream.
Ew. Put some hot
Dory
dogs
said,
or
February
beef in there, will
timber.
Yeah, February timber.
And beef ice cream. I don't know, tomato would be good, right? All right. Yuck. So today I'm doing 3 Keto Chows. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing 2 Keto Chows and then eating some of the beef that's at home. Oopsie. There's 3 crock pots of meat at home. I'll at least have a little piece.
There's actually only 2. I combined the black one is empty.
Crap? Actually, I'm just gonna get out of the fridge some of the pork belly.
The pork belly burnt ends, which was really simple.
It's so good.
So at Costco they have strips of pork belly. I cut them into cubes. Well, not cubes, but squares. They're almost cubes. Dump a bunch of Alterna sweets on them. Mix it up, dump a bunch of salt on them, throw them in the smoker. Take them out. That's it.
My daughter took a picture. She called them bacon nuggets.
Bacon nuggets? Hold on.
It's going to go to the next story. A butterfly.
Nice. Temp running nurse said, or TP running nurse said, add 1/4 teaspoon of lemon. It's just like lemon shortbread cookies, too. Nice.
Yeah. Just don't put granulated lemon. Put...
All right, well, Shantan's on her way out. We need to go, too, because we've got the 2 crazy ketos doing their live.
Yes.
So
in 10 minutes. 10 minutes!
So, anyway. Well, thanks, everybody, for joining us.
And have a great day. We appreciate you, and thanks for helping us stay on track.
Yep. All right. So long.
Bye.